person that accepts Jesus Christ, you will automatically you become a king.
All praises to the Most High. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother, who is wisdom, whom some call Sophia, and our brother Yahawashai. Mishpachah, as usual, we have people on this platform trying to take over our covenants, and now we have a Blassel trying to say that if you call on white Jebus, you become a part of the Melchizedek priesthood. Some people say Melchizedek. Now, let's prove him wrong. Again, let's go to the Testament of the 12 Patriarchs, the Testament of Levi. And we're going to start at the blue highlight. And they said to me, Levi, your posterity shall be divided into 3 offices as a sign of the glory of Hamashiach, who is coming. So that's for you OT onlys that say that Yahawashah never existed, that he never was a prophet. The Most High gave this word, this truth, to Levi. The first shall be great, no other shall be greater than it. The second shall be in the priestly role, but the third shall be granted a new name, because from Judah a king will arise, and shall found a new priesthood in accord with the Gentile model for all nations. So the other nations, they are not a part of the priesthood. The new priesthood in the kingdom will be a model, which is a standard. So they don't get to be a part of the priesthood. Let's read that again. But the third shall be granted a new name, because from Judah a king will arise, and shall found a new priesthood in accord with the Gentile model for all nations. So in the kingdom, the only kings and priests will be Israelites. And quit saying that black madness. It's like, y'all, whenever we hear you call us black, that just lets us know that you are trying to save the white man. Let's continue reading. His presence is beloved as a prophet of the Most High. I hope you OT onlys are listening. His presence is beloved as a prophet of the Most High, a descendant of Abraham, our father. To you and your posterity will be everything desired in Yasharala, not the other nations. And you shall eat everything attractive to behold, and your posterity will share among themselves Hamashiach's table. So as you can see, everything will be shared amongst themselves. And that's for all you Christians that like to say, well, it says in the New Testament that we would come from the north and the east and we would all sit down. Will share among themselves the Lord's table. And that scripture in the New Testament that states that is talking about Israelites anyway. See, you would know that if you read the Book of Mormon. Here a little, there a little. From among them will be priests, judges, and scribes, and by their word the sanctuary will be controlled. So even in the kingdom, when Yahawashah returns, not white Jebus, The priests, the judges, and the tribes will be from Yasharala. Now, this is a dream that the Most High gave directly to Levi. Now, let's read further. When I awoke, I understood that this was like the first dream, and I hid this in my heart as well, and I did not report it to any human being on earth. So we can clearly see that the Most High gave Levi a dream about the coming of Hamashiach, and that the priesthood would only be in Yasharala. So whoever this person is, once again, they have no idea what they're talking about. This is a prime example of leaning on your own understanding. Salvation has nothing to do with Christianity. The covenants have nothing to do with Christianity. The priesthood has nothing to do with Christianity. It's called the abominable church for a reason. A prime example of having spirits over you to lead you astray. I don't know why you Christians come on here and act like you're well studied in all of your doctrines, and I mean all of your doctrines are easy to cut and decimate. Just give it up. The only thing the other nations can do is cleave. And to all you other Israelites on this platform telling these heathens that they can be grafted, all of you are just as bad as Christians. All of you aren't studied either. The graft are for bloodline Israelites. And once again, the blood does matter. If you read the Odes of Solomon, which we just brought out a few days ago, once again, Hamashiach made it clear that salvation is only for the descendants of the patriarchs. And that's what we're reading right now, the Testament of the 12. But this is what happens when you're Bible only, and you can really get confused. A lot of you really need to step your studies up or just shut up, because you're on here causing a ton of confusion. All praises to the Most High. Shalom.